Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for my baby sharks, my Pisces. Please remember to take what resonates and throw out the rest. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my new stuff, so hopefully it'll be here in the next day or two, but they said Thursday, so I'm going to have to wing it till then because the stuff that I have is anyways. So right off the bat we got the Five of Swords, the Magician, and the Ten of Cups. So somebody wanted to fight you for your wish, Pisces. For something that you wanted. They could have used some sort of divination to try to do so. But now they want to work something out because your ships are coming in. So, Ten of Cups to the Magician. You, despite what you've had to go through, you've managed to pull a win or a wish out of this, which is your magic versus their magic. Because it's all about intention here, and I feel like that's. It's being seen. I mean, it is, yeah. So there could be some kind of confusion here about whoever this person is that was trying to cause a change in their life because they wanted your wish, which was the Ten of Cups. But they didn't get it. Now they're confused as to why. It's all about intention, babies. It's all about intention. And if Pisces, you know, your intention was to keep the peace and do what was right here, despite anybody trying to come against you, then you're the one that's being uprooted. And there's a painful permanent ending for somebody's wish. So this could be your own family that betrayed you. I can't even say it that you're not feeling this, because this could be, you know, like somebody who made you fight for your very life, and you decided to do it on your own. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Even if it wasn't clear, you made a sound choice here. And I feel like okay, so with being a Pisces, we forgive very easily. You know, even people who tried to end us, even people who tried to cause us a very, very painful situation. Immediate future is the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's going to have to let go of that. Let go of the how. Because of spilt milk, because of what went wrong. You're about to receive a message from somebody who's trying to figure things out. They're trying to figure something out here. Gemini energy. Could be a masculine who fell for some kind of illusion here. And now they're juggling justice. That's not a good idea. They're balancing out the scales. So this could be somebody else too, Pisces, that is going through a painful permanent ending with their family because of the fight that's going on right now. I feel like somebody, yeah. So there's a big fight going on behind the scenes here. That's what you don't see, and maybe you don't want to see it, but it's coming out in the open. So the factors affecting the situation is the sun. Let the sun shine in. Even if this message from past people is eye-opening. King of Cups. Somebody is definitely getting their eyes opened King of Wands could be a very attractive someone. Got the Nine of Wands and the two and the Page of Pentacles. So somebody's coming in to make an offer to you because of your integrity, because you didn't opt into this fight, whatever it was. You took the high road. You went towards something that was going to make you very happy instead of participating in this Five of Wands, Five of Swords. And they're confused about how you did that. Well, you found balance. You found strength. You live in your life. Eight of Cups. And they are afraid that you're going to walk away from them. Could be a Leo. Or could be Leo and Mars and Leo. Got the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Or they could be walking away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling for them. I feel like this person fought it. Ace of Cups is the final outcome, so Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Damn, Pisces. So this person could have hurt their their Two of Cups because of a family situation. Maybe so there's judgment here and the truth coming out. You could be Eight of Cups in that ass. I don't know. Maybe they're afraid you're going to walk away when you find out what this is. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Some sort of fight is over. It's no longer conducive to your spiritual journey here. So they were fighting to keep you stuck, to hold you up by your fetuses. There's some sort of Jupiterian energy here. Like I said, there's strength. Somebody watched you be stronger than the Hanged Man energy. And now they're like kind of stuck watching you. Could be a Taurus, Hierophant energy. And then they're going through it. I mean, they're going through it. Because of a manipulation. Because of their obsession with trying to control you, Hanged Man. Now, Seven of Pentacles, you reap what you sow. Death card. So like I said, they're facing, whoever this person is, they're facing some sort of ending, possibly with their family. Scorpio, due to a manipulation of trying to keep you stuck. Now, I don't know why they were so hell-bent on keeping you stuck here, Pisces. It's the King of Wands. This King of Wands. Very attractive. Capricorn energy. Yeah, and whatever they wanted for you, it's coming to a close. They can no longer hold you up by the fetuses, and they're wondering why is that? Because I don't feel like you're waiting on this person. Justice is here. Like I said, I don't suggest anybody juggle with justice. You playing Russian roulette. Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. So they're watching you move away from them. And they're stressing hard. They're stressing because you're gonna find out what they did. That's Libra energy. Because it's time for justice for the Queen of Cups. It's just time. Yeah, I'm seeing fortunes changing here. You're gonna get your wish, and it's coming in quick. Eight of Wands. This person could be traveling towards you, trying to get to you before this news does about what they were holding on to that belongs to you. They were trying to have some sort of power over you. But you rose above it. You're still the Queen of Cups, even though I feel like these people tried to take that out of you. They tried to, by holding on to your stuff, by holding on to your wish in the past. And now this person's stuck. They're stuck like Chuck Spadina. Stuck with what they tried to hold on to, instead of allowing it to just flow and let it go. And King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, an offer that was supposed to be made. But now they're having to face some sort of karma. Take responsibility for their actions towards you. Don't play with justice. She always plays fair. That's Venus energy. And if you screw up, you try to manipulate somebody else's energy just because you want power over them, financially or otherwise, you're playing the wrong game. Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. This person neglected you. This is they thought that whatever they were doing could stop you from destiny. You can't stop destiny. You can't. It's just the way it is. So this could be another person, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. This could be another person who tried to stop destiny from happening. They're getting a rude awakening now. Real rude awakening. They're in a big fight. Big fight. Star energy, Pisces. Wow. So this is putting down the burdens of some sort of delusional energy that was hidden behind the moon and going towards the sun. Aquarius, Pisces energy here. You're going to get your wish. Whatever that wish is, immediate future, Jupiterian energy, it is bringing in some sort of wish which is going to start a whole brand new beginning in finances for you. Because somebody was trying to hold on to your finances. They wanted to keep it for themselves. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. You're going to find out about this in the immediate future. Judgment and judgment of the past. So like I said, integrity is everything here. And playing with justice is never a good idea. And like I said, Pisces, I feel like you stayed in your Queen of Cups energy. And they're confused as to how you stayed in your your Queen of Cups energy through everything that they did, through the Ten of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. They neglected you in some way, shape, or form, and they're having to pay for that now. Judgment, again with the Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. What is this Sun card? This person is worried that you won't talk to them. I don't know. It's always a choice. So the Two of Wands says it's always a choice. But I do feel like you got your guard up. They tried to block your destiny. They failed. You are still moving in a very heart-centered energy that is bringing you some sort of new beginning, some sort of new wish, some sort of new. And it's got this person really upset. Poor thing. So they're going to try to rush right in but you already know what this is. Because you're magically delicious and you created the sun regardless of anybody. Your wish was to create the sun and some sort of stability or a home. And you were manifesting this the whole time. While they were trying to manifest getting you stuck, especially financially. That's about to change hands. They might have had some sort of power before, but they don't have it now. They don't have no sort of power anymore. But I do feel like this person is going to pop up on you and go ta-da with the Four of Wands. Unconditional love, like I said. Outside influence. Is you can't fake this. You can't fake it. And somebody tried to make you believe that you weren't worthy of it. And they're going to have to answer for that. This is some sort of marriage. Virgo, Gemini energy. It's the sun. So the factor affecting this was you could have possibly exposed this energy very quickly, I might add, through your loving light, through your, forgiveness, through your, I let go of it, I let the universe handle it, I forgive, but I don't feel like you forgot. You can't manipulate, you can't fake the Ace of Cups. It is your cup runneth over. You decided to take the high road here, Pisces, and that is what's bringing in some sort of financial interest. And they're afraid you're going to walk away from their offer. I don't feel like they got a whole lot to offer at this point. Alright? They're really stressed about that. They're afraid you're gonna say no. Knight of Pentacles. Why? Because they took forever to get here. Alright? They took too long. Gemini energy again with the Knight of Pentacles. So the reason why is because they took too long to make this offer. Knight of Cups to the Ten of Wands. And yes, they are going to have to suffer the consequences because they tried to get in the way of destiny, which is up to the universe, and it's not up to them. I mean, this could be their family, this could be your family. Somebody tried to interfere with something that was destined here. And they played with justice and they got burned. Yeah. Five of Cups to the to the Eight of Cups is the hopes and fears. Because you're going to get something that's fair to you, and the Death card is here. Somebody's going to have to... Somebody's going to have to face their own ending. And they're upset about that because, like I said, they play with justice. So, you don't play with justice and expect to come out all right if you're not standing in your integrity. If you do, I mean, somebody thought they was right and they was wrong. Nine of Cups. Now they want to grow something with you. They want to make something right. I got the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles on the hopes and fears. They're hoping that you'll see them as your counterpart, even though they played with you in the past because of some sort of lover situation. They're still trying to work that out. And I feel like this person is definitely, definitely involved with a third party, but they can't stop watching you. They're afraid they're going to lose their Two of Cups to the competition, which they might, because of what was done behind the moon here. What is this Ace of Cups? Is the final outcome, Spirit? What is this Ace of Cups? Six of Swords. Wow. So this person is coming towards you, Pisces. They want to move on to calmer waters. Could be a Cancer. But like I said, there's a Ten of Pentacles here at stake. It's like maybe they tried to steal your inheritance or something of that nature. And like say you play with justice, you're going to get burned if you're not in your highest integrity, the higher interest of your life. I feel like you love this person no matter what. Even if it was, I just knocked those off. Even if it was kind of toxic, it was a relationship that you had to let go of because of the manipulation. I feel like you knew what choice to make here. That's what's leading you to some kind of happiness. With that High Priestess energy, you are spot on as far as your intuition goes. If you don't, maybe this person tried to make you feel delusional about your dreams and your wishes and whatever it was that you were trying to accomplish in your life, and now that's changing because they took way too long to make some sort of offer to you. Yeah. So now I feel like you're going to find out what this is. And you're going to choose to stay by yourself and stay on your own and heal from the pain that these people or this person caused in your life. And that is what brings in this Ace of Pentacles. Choosing to heal the heartbreak. Maybe even from your personal space, hermiting. I do feel like you're hiding the pain here. You don't want everybody to know what you're going through, but learning how to heal in private. And I do feel like that's what this is. It's going to happen quick. Whatever this is, it's going to happen very quickly, Pisces. Somebody wants sees you as very attractive. They were confused before, but they're not anymore. Could be a Virgo. They're not confused anymore because you stayed in your highest vibration here no matter what came at you. And they were confused about how you did that. It's called integrity and strength. So, come with the truth or don't come in at all. And I feel like you're choosing to stay by yourself. You're choosing to, this could be somebody just getting free from a relationship that's trying to come towards you. But they're still dealing with their shadow. They're still dealing with the heartbreak of whatever that was. And like I said, it could be actually family members that they trusted. And yeah. So a false person is being exposed. Could be a mature woman. This could be their mother. That they no longer want to share space with. Because lovers can be relative or, cousins, whatever. And the lovers is in reverse. The family room's in reverse. They're done. They're done dealing with these people. Got concerns about a marriage. Because a false person has been exposed. So, 333, big number here. 369. I don't know what. I guess that's the law of the universe, basically. Justice for the Queen of Cups. And somebody doesn't understand how you're getting justice here. They should, if you're in your integrity and you're a loving being regardless of what any of these people tried to do, Pisces. That is what they're confused about. How you can still be so loving after everything that was done to you. Because you concentrated on the big picture here. Your happiness, your expansion, your joy, your playfulness, your oneness. And the mirror is reflecting their wound back to them. Whatever they push towards you is what this is being reflected back to them. time for healing. So healing heartbreak, yeah. This is healing the pain of the past. And whatever you were holding on to, you're letting go. And you're finding new life, new passions, insane chemistry. There's somebody coming in here, Pisces. If you're single, there's somebody new coming in. Or, maybe it's this past person. I don't know. But it's somebody who tried to... There's a person here who tried to hang on to your power or hang on to your money. But it looks like it's going to be fun. Whatever this is coming in, it looks like it's going to be fun. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there and plan and set a date. As you receive what you need, progressing. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of progression here. An alignment. You're coming into an alignment with your higher purpose, with your higher self, because you stayed in your Queen of Cups energy. See, this person thought that they could control a situation that was meant for you all along, because of your heart, because of your kind, loving energy. And now someone is going to come in. I feel like this is somebody new. Divine timing. Wrong time, right time, wait. You were waiting on this. You were waiting on this divine timing. Single, isolation, independence, and alone. Like I said, you're choosing to let and we do this automatically. Sometimes we don't even mean to, but you've mirrored back to this person what was locked up in their life, what was causing their struggles, all by yourself, by standing alone. I stand alone, inside I stand alone. Okay, so we've got wisdom, prudence, foresight, transcendence, and perception. Like I said, you perceived this in a way that was resonant to your soul, maybe through music and emotion. Whatever this madness, this chaos that was sent your way, you have some kind of ancient knowledge that, like I said, it automatically reflected the appearance. It automatically reflected the appearance of everything. Because you stepped into your crown, babies. Top level. Owner, master, and top level. There's definitely some kind of, somebody's looking for you. They're looking for possibly even how you did this. Passionate love, thorn, short. Maybe this was a very short relationship that you didn't see as anything that would turn into anything here. It's almost like you kind of gave up on it. You released it because you didn't see it moving anywhere, but you mastered that energy of the past pain, and you're bringing in lots of beautiful things here. Hopeful, desperate. Somebody's trying to get in your energy and balance something out here because they're desperate about a gamble that they took. Because it's your time, Pisces. Like I said, Jupiter blessings here. Somebody didn't balance out their feminine energy. They just kept coming at you in the masculine energy. And what was that thing that I got on, I think I posted on Twitter about masculinity? That healed masculinity, it's nurturing, it's loving, it's um, protective, but unhealed masculine energy attacks, and they don't have no sense of self. So I do feel like somebody attacked your wusa, your balanced energy, and they fafoed it. Why? Because the truth came out. And this masculine energy is in reverse. They didn't want to have to take responsibility for their actions. Like I said. And they can't heal themselves without changing something. It was a defense mechanism that they projected onto you. Now they're desperate for balance because their whole life is falling apart, and they're hoping that you'll accept whatever this is that they're trying to offer to you. They took a long time to offer it. And now, yeah. They're being forced into solitude because of your power. Now, I feel like maybe you're in solitude. Maybe you want to be in. We thrive in solitude. This is where people get us so wrong. We thrive in solitude. Don't threaten me with a good time. Well, I feel like this is. It's like, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll gladly retreat and go within. We have a spiritual power that takes us wherever we need to go when we're in solitude. This is called the Sacred Island. And it says, islands are body of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or in a river basin. Sorry guys, the lighting in here is terrible. I gotta get a better light. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive and their own unique verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be detached from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The thing that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical symbolism meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting places of the gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. So like I said, don't threaten a Pisces with a good time here. We don't have no problem being in isolation. The sacred landscape wants you to know that spend some time alone in your life. This means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd. Be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness. That is the Nine of Pentacles. Independence. But it's also freedom. So keep that in mind. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at a peak. Let it flow. If you are in a relationship that's disempowering, this card suggests it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven or sacred womb of, what does that say? Incubation, my bad. And self-transformation. Like I said, you are going through a very, very tough transformation right now because you're releasing all that pain. all the pain that other people caused you in your life with that 5 swords, 5 wands, and 10 swords. All the betrayals. You're releasing that. But I feel like you are choosing to stand alone here instead of being codependent on some sort of energy that doesn't serve you anymore. So keep going, Pisces. You got this, you know. We are what we are. And like I said, isolation, don't threaten us with a good time, because that's who we are. We like that alone time, and it's not to us, that's not a penance or a, you know, like something that we gotta feel sorry about, because we enjoyed that. We enjoyed the silence. We enjoyed the peace. That is just how this works with Pisces. So before you come up against the Pisces and force them into isolation, understand they like it. All right? Well, those are your messages, my baby sharks. Please remember, press the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.